these are the winds we got to deal with. Neighbor's coming over to help me. I got it off the fence. Now we got to get it in. I got pieces all over there, but here's a prime example. See, the frame is standing. Do not get those cheap little aluminum kits because your frame is not going to stand up. You hear this? There is shit flying everywhere, everywhere. Oh my God. The other greenhouse is holding on so far. I think we have a lot of work to do already. It just made us that much more work. So depending on what the winds are going to do today, whether that second greenhouse is going to hold up or not. Yes, it is devastating and very expensive. Okay. The wind is destroying this wall also. It's busted down there. It's just doing this. Neighbor come over. This was all cleaned up in here. We've been working working them off. So now I'm totally exposed. Neighbor went to get some other tools because the base down here, you can see it's just busted my boards. And I heard we were clocked at one area on the mountain at 85 miles per hour winds. Yay, so much fun. And what happened here is these are all the C channels that holds the top on to everywhere. This whole side, it totally just ripped the C channels right out. I found them in here. So this is no fun. This is no fun at all. So there's another C channel being ripped right off, and there's another one hanging off there. God, and people think farming's easy. Okay. Also, due to the winds, as you can see down there, it snapped my all of my posts were sunken into the ground, concrete, and the wind just snapped all of those as well. So these end walls are going to have to be replaced. New plastic all the way around. But what I can't stress enough, greenhouses are amazing, amazing. But this is all steel, and every one of these ribs are sunk almost 3 feet into the ground. And that's keeping them stable. Don't waste your time and money on some little cheap aluminum frames. I mean, if you're in an area where you don't get much wind, that's fine. It should work. But if you've got weather, you need to prepare for that. Now, these hanging down, those are just, what is that? They're just piping, just a plastic grade piping. I forget them. But I would put stuff over. So those aren't really damaged. They just came apart. That's not a big deal. But now, since we were going to be rebuilding all of these beds, now we have a lot more work to do. So, but at least my garlic really enjoyed the weather and having snow on them. So I still have a little bit of snow that hasn't melted yet in here. But could have been a lot worse. Nobody got hurt. My animals are all fine. And it's plastic. It just needs to be replaced. Okay, 5 days ago, the mountain up here had a very bad wind storm, some snow. But what happened was I had a brand new top we replaced up there last year because my other one was 8 years old. We put a new curtain. We still got another curtain to put on. However, as you can see, I lost my top and that whole end wall down there is blown out. What happened was, oh my God, I'm going to have to replace some wood too. But here's where all the C channels were on there. And your C channels, I'll show you in a minute, that's, oh here, that's what holds your top on. You have C-channels and then wiggle wire. So it just, this was what was left. This was the bottom part here of what was hanging over. But this is wiggle wire and these are your C-channels. Once you get that in there, I mean, your top is staying on really well. However, due to the force of the winds, it literally ripped. Due to the force of these winds, it just tore them to shreds. So I've got C-channels inside, but it's pretty sad.